If your goal is to get rid of back pain during things like bending movements and also things like single leg movements, you have to first work on the muscles that are supposed to control your hips and your pelvis. During bending and also things like single leg tasks and also doing things like getting into or even getting out of a car, the muscles that are supposed to control your pelvis and your hips aren't doing so consistently. So your nervous system recruits your lower back to keep everything upright and stable. Over time, the muscle gets tight, irritated, overworked, and then painful. When you're standing on one leg, you wanna be very aware of your movement pattern. Here's what everything looks like when you're getting ready to stand on one leg. Eventually, it becomes second nature. You're not gonna have to think about this all the time. So you're shifting the weight slightly to that leg, and then you wanna keep that nice bend in the knee, just a slight bend in the knee. You're gonna tuck the pelvis slightly, and then you're gonna make that tripod with the standing leg. That's where you spread the toes, and then you make a tripod with your foot by taking the ball of your foot and trying to squeeze it in to the heel without scrunching the toes. And without leaning back, you can even hold on to something if you need to. You're gonna lift that leg up and practice. It gets to the point where this is kind of like second nature and you're able to actually stand on one leg without the need for that lower back to act in as a stabilizer. All right, so we're gonna start with dog bowls here because this was a request. You wanna be close to the object, keep your back straight, slight bend in the knee the entire time, bend forward, hip hinge, and you're gonna squeeze the glutes, and then you're gonna grab the object. It should always be close by. It shouldn't be far away to where you have to reach. And then you're just gonna pick up and squeeze the glutes. So with something like this, you're going to need to squat, roughly, hip width apart, toes pointed out slightly, getting close to it, right? You're gonna hip hinge, and then you're gonna squat, allow your knees to come past your toes, and you're gonna pick up just like that. Now let's show you how to get into and out of a car. This is a common request. A lot of people don't even think about when they're getting in and out of the car how everything is moving. Slightly tuck the pelvis. You're gonna shift the weight onto this leg without dumping into that hip. You're gonna stabilize this leg by keeping a nice slight bend. And then you're gonna hold on if you need to. You can lift the leg without coming into the back like this. And then you're gonna bring the leg over here, squeezing this glute, controlling the movement, and then you're shifting over. And then at this point, when you're in the car, you're shifting the leg over to this leg right here. And then you're controlling the movement, so you're keeping the back nice and straight. Now you're hip hinging slightly, you're squeezing the glute, and then you are slowly coming back down.